Hello and welcome back to the Nexus Gaming Series. I am the Crushinator, and today we have a Division A first round playoff matchup. It's going to be Gen.M Esports taking on Citrus Colored Squash in a 3-seed versus 6-seed matchup. Hello to everyone on YouTube, hello to everyone on Twitch. We're still simulcasting effectively. They're all here, I can see all the chats. Wherever you want to watch, that's cool with me. If you want to see the edited VODs, you want to see the highlights, make sure you go on over to YouTube and hit the subscribe and the like button over there, and you'll see all the cool stuff. If you don't like to, sift through the ads and get random Twitch ads in the middle of watching the Twitch VODs, all the edited stuff is over on YouTube if you want to see the past casts. Yep, teams are in, teams are all set and ready to go, so while we've got a moment, let's go over to map select. See what the situation is here. Cursed Hollow, Alterac Pass, Braxis Holdout, and Tomb of the Spider Queen are your banned maps for this evening. Infernal Shrines, the first map as chosen by Gen.M Esports in this best of 3. Let's wait on the final ready for our teams, and then we will get started here on map number 1. One team has requested a minute. Gosh, double dang it. That's okay. Infernal Shrines, yes. Oh my gosh, he's actually staying on the chair. I've cracked the code. Finally. Hey, thank you very much for the follow. You know, one thing I haven't done in my multi-setup here is put up my my Twitch notifications. They're still on in the background, but I can't see who's done what, so to those who are following the channel, thank you very much. I appreciate it. I'll figure out this whole multi-streaming thing eventually. Gotta figure out, I need some more screen real estate is what I need. Can I even put it up there? Stream elements, live docs. Ooh. Maybe I can. I can go somewhere. Come on. No, not there. Yeah. Alright, let's get to the game. Garrosh banned, Hogger banned. So I desperately try to look for somewhere to put this activity feed. Let's see. Heretic and Bones with the follows. Thank you very much. Appreciate it. Can I put it over here? Okay, cool. Put that there. Put that there. Alright, we're doing it. We're figuring it out. Sick. Okay. Brightwing banned, Anduin banned. Our top healers are off the board. We've been seeing so much Anduin in our NGS cast that we're finally starting to see it hit the bans off the top. How you doing, David? Hope you're doing well today. Good to see you again. Lamort goes for Junkrat first here for Citrus Colored Squash. Classic here on Infernal Shrines can very safely lock in those last hits on the Shrine Monkeys. Gen.M, will they respond with Mephisto? I say the answer is yes. They say the answer is no. Duff McWhalen goes for the Kael'thas. Leo Rice on Blaze is their opening duo pick. So not locking in a healer, despite the early bans. They're going to hold that pick for a moment. So this would be an opportunity for Citrus Colored Squash to take their healer and ban out another one, if they do want to whittle down that pool. Johanna here for Mazos, and Ace goes for the Dahaka. Okay, so they're going to favor the off lane here, as to not get locked out of that spot. Understandable with Hogger already banned and Blaze already picked. And they do want that Johanna. So it looks like both teams going to be heading down the healer list a little bit here in their comps. Stukov next to be removed. Citrus Colored Squash. Do they want to just keep jamming in the healer bans? Rhaegar would be the next big one. Let's see what else they have in mind. Could be a tank ban too. Yeah, they'll get rid of Diablo. Still some good options. Let's see. Versus Johanna, you've got the Blaze Kael'thas. You could do Murden. Murden's not the setup you really hope for with that, but it's still doable. You could even do something like a Mei. Versus Johanna Dahaka, maybe not. Majesty going for Zagara here for some backline pressure. Patience opting for Deckard as the healer. So you'd think it would be a Rhaegar response, but now you're playing Rhaegar into Kael'thas, Blaze, Deckard. That's a lot of frontline control. I wonder if they've got like a white main in the tank here. Vala, no, they're going to stick with the Rhaegar. Stoic, locking it in. T3 Cat on the Vala. Rhaegar definitely going to have to play a little bit back versus this enemy comp. How you doing, Goon? Hoku? Best of nines, no map bans, play them all. Greek Fire out here. Talking all this CCS stuff. Last pick here for Infofox, it's going to be Yrel. So going with the Blaze Yrel on the front line. Looks like Blaze will be swapping into a main tank position with Infofox trading with Leo Rice there. Not the first time they've done that little swapperoo. Yrel's an interesting choice. Yrel's probably going to have to jump behind a lot to knock people forward and let Kael'thas bombs reign supreme. Let's do it. Game number 1 in this playoff matchup on the left in the blue. We have Gen.M Esports. Infofox on Blaze. Leo Rice playing Yrel. Majesty on the Zagara. Duff McWhalen is playing Kael'thas. And Patience on Deckard. On the right in the red, citrus-colored Squash. Stoic on Rhaegar. Ace is playing the Dahaka. T3 Cat on Vala. Lamort is on Junkrat. And Mezos is playing Johanna.
3, 2, 1.
Let's do it. Game number 1 is underway. Looking at our level 1 talents, looks like we've got Health Quest here for Dahaka, Arcane Barrier Quest for Kael'thas, and Blaze going for the new habits to gain the Unstoppable on the trait. Ace with a nice drag onto Blaze to start things off. Leo Rice trying to get in the mix here. T3 Cat taking a little bit of a hit after Deckard applied the Dorito of Justice and locked down the movement for a moment. Majesty just dropping off those tumors. Got some vision on rotations. The game has commenced. Yrel and Dahaka will battle up here. Both of them have pretty strong resource management. I think Dahaka runs out of mana a little bit faster than Yrel. So we'll see how they manage their ability cooldowns here. Right now, citrus-colored Squash going straight after the bottom camp here at the 1 minute mark. Going to try to rip through that with the help of Rhaegar, Junkrat, Vala. Very quick to get that camp done. And look at that. Very fast camp clear, taking advantage. Nice job. Now there will be a simple trade here in the mid. Junkrat helping to clear the mid for a moment here for CCS. While Gen.M takes their side camp. He's doing pretty good work so far. Looks like Leo Rice the one who is a little bit more light on mana. I haven't done the case study of the Yrel versus Dahaka matchup. It seems like Yrel slightly more pressed for mana at the moment. He's coming down to the mid, is going to get a drag there onto Majesty, and the whole crew comes on through. Zagara will fall. First blood goes over to citrus-colored Squash. That is the tough part of Zagara. You get a little movement speed on creep, but otherwise no dashes, no unstoppables. You're just a little beetle roaming around the lanes. CCS doing their Shaman camp here at the 2 minute 30 mark. Getting that rolling as our bottom shrine is now activating. It's going to be an Arcane Punisher to start things off. Shaman Camp opposing in the top lane, about to be completed here for Gen.M. CCS clearing out some of this creep and getting ready to jump on the shrine immediately upon availability. Urel staying in the top lane for now here for Gen.M Esports. Infofox trying to get the wave clear, looking for level 7. CCS jumping right on top of this clear. Nice combo train there onto Dahaka. Ace, though, still feeling pretty healthy. Mazos gathering things up here for CCS, about halfway done with this objective. Mazos and T3 Cat getting a little bit low here, though. Johanna very light on mana, as Leo Rice is coming around the outside looking for something. Had that Hand of Freedom activated. And Gen.M is going to take over the point. Lamort, though, throwing over those grenades, trying to get a couple last hits. Keep CCS in the running here. 30 to 20 for now, and counting. Now CCS jumping back onto the point. Haka slowed down on the way to get to Majesty. T3 Cat jumped on by Leo Rice, but a nice reposition by Junkrat. Good knockaway, but this is going to be CCS claiming the Punisher here. Gen.M Esports not able to control that outcome. Sevens in for both teams. Offlaners have retreated to do their due diligence in mid and top. And it looks like this objective is going to be cleared up pretty quickly here by Kael'thas and Zagara. Pretty quick opening phase here for our teams as, ooh, Blaze taking a lot of damage on the way out there. That Arcane Cutter adding a scary amount of extra damage. T3 Cat stepping up. Nice warding trap there by Lamort. Thinking about Infofox. Oh, there they go. Blaze is going to be targeted. Still had a jet propulsion to move out, though. CCS wants this bottom camp, but doesn't look like they're certain they have the room for it. Finally, they are going to be able to step up as Gen.M has moved to the mid. Infofox coming down. Doesn't want to hit that jet propulsion onto Johanna. Wants a juicier target on the flank. Camp's going to be taken there as Majesty just clearing out this minion wave on the spot, or that camp on the spot, I should say. Infofox does have the Unstoppable available now as T3 Cat barely dodges the jet propulsion. Next objective should be called pretty soon. We're looking at a Frozen Punisher in the mid lane coming up next. As 10s are very close for both sides. We'll definitely have heroics for this next objective. Staying off the map for now. As 10s are now in for CCS. We're looking at Blessed Shield, Ancestral Healing, Strafe, Isolation. Junkrat's still undecided for now. Fox being collapsed onto there, but feeling nice and safe. Jet propulsion lands onto 2. Duff McWhalen looking to follow it up, but just a moment late. Blessed Shield from Mazos gathers up 3. There's no damage in range here. Riptire comes out from Junkrat, but just doing a little bit of warding with it. Riptire was ultimately the choice for Junkrat, as boy, Fall is going to be caught here. The rest of the team can't really get past Johanna here. Gen.M picked up the Bunker, Stay a While and Listen, Ardent Defender, Pyroblast, and Devouring Maw.
Power gathers within the shrine. It will be made to serve us.
Mort wanting to get this Shaman camp rolling here. Still very even on both sides. Only one takedown all game so far. As our mid Frozen Shrine is getting activated. We'll have a trade onto Shaman camps once again. CCS is in first. This time Gen.M in a little faster here as 5 ready to rock. Rice looking at Ace. Drag does not connect. It's Infofox using those potions to stay available in the front line. Leroy steps in. That is unstoppable, used by Johanna. Devouring Maw does wrap up the tank here, but Majesty a little bit light on health. Backs away. Here comes the Riptire from Junkrat, looking to reposition. Bunker comes on out. Do they have what it takes to take down Urel? Yes, didn't even have a chance to ult. Pyroblast comes onto Mazos, but so does the Ancestral Healing. Ace in the back line looking for Majesty. Drag Tongue just a little bit short. CCS has controlled this point after the Urel takedown, and it looks like they're going to be picking up another Punisher here. Frozen Punisher to be coming through the mid. Gen.M ready for another defense. No fort's down just yet, but we'll see if this is going to be the fort to fall. There's the jump over the gate as the Frozen Punisher forces Gen.M to reposition. Punisher down to half here as he keeps freezing down this fort. Ooh, Deckard is going to be repositioned twice there by Lamort. Patience in some trouble here. Does manage to self-peel. Mazos pretty low. T3 Cat forced to move away. Punisher is going to be left to take down the fort. Mazos will manage to get away. Punisher will take a couple whacks here at Majesty and then go down. Right side camp being taken. Gen.M just working on their own camp right now. We'll find their 13s. Well, we might have ourselves a scuffle over this bottom camp. Majesty wanting to check it out. There's the scout. Will Infofox decide to go in here? Mazos catching Majesty. Here comes Dahaka, though. Cigar's got to watch out. Drag lands onto Blaze, pulling Infofox in. Riptire from Junkrat starting to come around the outside. That's a lot of damage going into Johanna, though. Into the Devouring Maw as well. Urel in the backline working hard. D3 Cat nearly taken out there by Kael'thas. Blaze super low. Oh no! Didn't get to the potion in time. Blaze is down. Gen.M do manage to take the camp for what it's worth, but Ace is going to grab another here. Kael'thas pops the shield. Can Duff McWhalen get away? Trying to strafe over these potions on retreat. There's a double stun. Does Duff McWhalen get out of there? Wow. Kael'thas survives with a lot of help from Urel. Nice job by the both of them, realizing that the potions were the path to victory. And by victory, I mean staying alive. Those super potions from Deckard, very, very helpful. Nonetheless, CCS continue to step up, trying to poke at this fort, but now with Infofox returning, they will simply retreat. Leo Rice gathered up there, but Urel feeling just fine, even without an ult. Just kind of in a wave clear pattern for both sides, though CCS currently up about a full level. Take a look at the experience gathered. Those hero kills definitely helping out as Infofox bumped into the back, forced to use the bunker there. Has the unstoppable and has the potions to retreat to. Tries to turn around and find a stun, just a little bit short. Devouring Maw, not able to catch T3 Cat. The strafe is going forward. Riptire is going to bust onto 2. Great work there by CCS. And this will definitely net them a fort. T3 Cat trying to catch up to Majesty here. There's the frost shot. Is that going to be enough? Oh, Patience. Oh, Urel's actually going to be taken out by Dahaka in the mid. We missed that one, but that's going to be a nice, very well-timed takedown by Ace. Order Punisher getting ready to pop in the top lane. CCS looking well in control of this matchup here at Infernal Shrines. He's going to go ahead and start this up as Urel's still down for another 8 seconds now. Shaman Camp goes out for CCS. Gen.M just making sure they're not being invaded. Cautious positioning here on this Shaman Camp. Gen.M certainly not out of this. Well, not while they have all of their keeps. They've got a split right now, just trying to gain a little bit of ground here in levels. Cigar working the mid camp. Urel grabbing off-lane experience. Now the Mortar Punisher is on the way. Cigar coming up. I don't think they saw Dahaka, but Majesty gonna have to take the long way around, as this fort is definitely going down. We'll see how far this Mortar Punisher gets. Infofox uses the oil slick to grab vision. Nicely done. Punisher wailing away on this fort. Unfortunately, the wall tower's not in range of the Punisher right now. Finally, one will be. Objective will fall. Infofox, not able to reach out and stun T3 Cat. Was thinking about it, though. CCS about to have 19. I'm sure they'd be interested in avoiding fights until they have their 20 spike. Infofox coming across, realizing that. Tries to get the stun onto 2, but bumped away by Junkrat mid-jet propulsion. Nice play by Lamort. Majesty starting things up with T3 Cat. Showing that the crew is here. Trying to position on this camp here. Leo Rice in the area as well. As Dahaka, though, has taken out the top keep during all of this. So Gen.M gains a camp, but there goes the keep. Dahaka still kind of pushing in there with the wave. Mezos not letting them back for free right now. Blaze is going to go after Johanna. Unstoppable is used. '20s are about to be here, though. Blaze has to use the bunker. This is not where Gen.M wanted to be. Mezos gathers up 2, and that's 20s available. Riptire coming out of his Blessed Shields. Hits onto 3. Devouring Maw slows down Dahaka. And it looks like Gen.M Esports is going to get away for now. Thought they were going to the mid, but it looks like bottom lane will be the slow siege for now on the side of Citrus Colored Squash. He's using Junkrat to shell in there. Do we have a Farflight Quiver? No, it's Death Siphon here for Vala. T3 Cat putting it in on the ult on level 20. He's wanting to see that side wall down to look for a drag opportunity. Tries for it, but snags a minion. Mid-Shrine coming up next. It's a Frozen Punisher on the line. Well, freezing the wave a little bit in the top just to let it come towards them. Finally having to split away as the next objective is calling. Gen.M Esports, they know they're down 20s. They could attempt to just slow play this and defend at the core. Or they could take their chances with a 19 versus 21 team fight. Looks like defense is going to be the choice. As I say that, they're going towards the objective. Seems like they're not super interested in rushing it in there, so CCS will quickly claim this one. Gen.M, though, trying to soak out those level 20s to be prepared for the keep defense. Looks like CCS is 39ing it? No. Johanna just finishing it off.
Red team has summoned a Frozen Punisher.
Derba Frozen Punisher. Coming at you in the mid lane. Gen.M are about to have their 20s, so they'll be even talent for this defense. Leori's gonna pull the big Punisher over the wall. Frozen Punisher, of course, turning off the structures. Oh, the drag onto Zagara is disgusting. Majesty trying to survive here. Not enough health, will go down. T3 Cat with the Death Siphon, looking for patience here. That is going to be 4 going down and possibly more. Duff McWhalen pops the ult. Oh, is it going to be a trade? Oh, the splash heal from Ancestral is enough. Duff McWhalen barely manages to get away, but it's a full lane collapse here for CCS. They're going to move in after the 4-player takedown, and they're going to take down game number 1. Very well played. GG. Super well executed there by Citrus Colored Squash. They controlled that front line, expertly played Dahaka, and just really did a great job of denying the area control that Gen.M Esports was trying to impose upon them. Solid game number 1. Let's check out the post game. Checking the stats here. Majesty on the Zagara, 46,500 hero damage for Gen.M Esports. Just throwing in those big autos and vial drops from the back. T3 Cat on the Vala, 72,500 hero damage. A deathless game there for Citrus Colored Squash. Very impressive. Take a look at the talents as we update the scoreboard, and we will get prepped for game 2. Checking out the situation. Dragonshire is going to be the next pick here from Gen.M. Draft is up. Let's get in there. Excellent. Citrus Colored Squash, first to act once again, will ban away the Garrosh, because they don't want any of that smoke. See if there's going to be any major deviations. The Dahaka might be something to consider banning, as Genji will be the one removed. You should always consider banning Genji, because Genji is a fair and balanced hero. Right wing taken away by CCS. Is it the Anduin ban again? I feel like Anduin is still probably the power pick. But I am a little bit worried about that Dahaka. Ace really smoked him on that Dahaka. What's the feeling? What's the plan? What do you got? They decide Junkrat is the one they want to take away. Still disruptive of the enemy draft for sure. Mort was bringing the noise. There's not a lot of Junkrats that can just throw out concussion mines and reposition people without setup. And Lamort was doing that. So that was an impressive job there for sure. First pick here for CCS. What are we feeling? There it is. Ace says Dahaka is the one. They're going to try to win on the backs of the dinosaur. Gen.M Esports. Let's see. Dahaka's a tough one. Main one that I think of that burns down Dahaka real good is Tychus. You don't necessarily want to Tychus early on Dragonshire. They're going to opt for the Falstad Stukov here. I like having the silence opportunity to try to lock down those frontliners. Causes problems for both Dahaka and Johanna. Falstad, of course, having a global to be able to just visit side lanes and push. We've seen be very effective in these high-level games. Citrus Colored Squash, they're going to take the Anduin now that it's up. Lamort going for Chromie here. Often seen as a sort of solo bottom laner when played as such on Dragonshire. Usually the ones you see down there, Junkrat, Chromie, Lunara, Hanzo. Are your kind of big four for solo bottom laners on Dragonshire. Sylvanas removed here. not wanting any other silencing heroes in the game. CCS, they see Falstad, they see Stukov. See if they're worried about a possible, like, Varian Tychus situation. I feel like Diablo Tychus would be a pretty murderous combination from Gen.M here, as Johanna is banned out. Show me Tychus Diablo. I don't know if Duff McWhalen wants to play Tychus, but that's what I feel like's coming here. Do they have the oh! Diablo Blaze? I'm that close? Is it going to be last pick Tychus? CCS. They've got Anduin, they've got Chromie, they've got Dahaka, they've got the save tools, they've got the distance. Do we want to just go with like a Hanzo? I feel like it's Muradin, Lunara. What do we got? A Nubarak Greymane. That's basically what I said. A Nubarak Greymane, of course. Very strong siege duo. It's Tychus! I did it! Yes! 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 Oh. Man. I'm doing pretty good at calling drafts lately. Except, you know, forget about all the ones that I missed. Just think, just that part. Hold on. That part. That's the part over there. Think about that part. Game number 2 coming at you. On the left in the blue, it is Gen.M Esports. Infofox on the Diablo, Duff McWhalen on Tychus, Leo Rice on the Blaze, Majesty on Falstad, and Patience is on Stukov. On the right in the red, looking to take down the series is Citrus-Colored Squash, Ace on Dahaka, Stoic playing Anduin, Mazos on Anubarak, T3 Cat on the Greymane, and Lamort is playing Chromie.
Unleash the dragon's wrath.
Game number 2 coming at you. Another health quest here for Dahaka. It's going to be auto attacks for Falstad. Stukov going for the low blow on level 1. Classic E build coming up here. And the mid-wave clear shall commence. Leo Rice looking to hit T3 Cat there. Nearly connected. Chromie, of course, going for that Time Walker's Pursuit on level 1. Very strong on Dragonshire to be able to scout out the rotation between mid and bot. The Triangle of Death, as it is often referred to, can be completely covered by Chromie's vision. Ace being chased out a little bit there, but we'll just go and visit the top lane. CCS getting their siege camp out immediately. Gen.M going to get theirs going at the same time. Infofox is kind of being run down here by Lamort, barely able to get away. Making full use of Greymane's early camp clearing power right now is CCS. They're going to get their Bruiser camp rolling as well. Infofox scouting things out on the bottom side, sees that there's no cheeky neutral camp play. Bruiser camp goes out for 2 CCS. Ace is going to get a quick shrine on the top side. Leo Rice was looking for a connection but didn't get it. Ooh. Little rotational gank opportunity, almost connected there. But no first bloods to be had just yet. Looks like it'll be a Bruiser camp here. T3 Cat coming across. They are going to scout this, but not going to dive in with just the 2 of them. Just the 2 of them. We can invade if we try. Just the 2 of them. Like and subscribe. Ace grabbing the top here for CCS. Majesty and Leo Rice going to try a little pincer. Got the Bruiser camp pushing in. Azos discovered there. They're going to jump here onto Blaze. Leo Rice, though, has that armor from the trait. Will be very difficult to take down. Lamort just being chilling here. Diablo kind of ending up as the solo bot laner for now. So Leo Rice tries to get out of trouble. Top bruisers are cleared up. Mezo's just going to spawn some beetles and let T3 Cat go to town here. Leo Rice, nice stun onto 2 as the wall is being mauled. Meanwhile, Gen.M working on the bottom bruiser camp. Majesty trying to help defend here versus Mezos. Oh no, jet propulsion from Leo Rice doesn't hit. Was expecting T3 Cat to dodge. But Greymane just stayed locked in there. In similar distress, Lamort on the bottom side, trying to clear away this bruiser camp. Will now receive some help from the rest of the team. Infofox thinks better than to just walk through the mid. Controlling both shrines for now is Gen.M, but it is a tentative hold. Anub'arak having to watch the mid for now. Yeah, there's not much in the way of vision here. I mean, Diablo can kind of face scout the mid rotation. Looking for Diablo here. Rooted. Patience trying to get in range for a heal. There it is. Block. As Dahakas are known. Not Dahakas. As Stukovs are known to do. Ace is digging down to the bottom side. Looks like we got a camp invade coming in. Infofox coming across, going to be hit with the time loop. Ace in trouble, but is saved there by Stoic, and camp invade successfully achieved by CCS. CCS controlling the pace here in the early going, but not getting a ton out of it as we approach level 10s. We're trying to get in range of these forts. Siege Camp doing a little bit of damage there as Infofox will move those siege minions into tower range. Classic offlane Diablo strats. Majesty discovered there as CCS does have their 10s. We're looking at the time loop, cocoon, light bomb, isolation, and Greymane still choosing. For Gen.M, we've got the flailing swipe, bunker, mighty gust, Draken laser drill, and lightning breath. It ended up being cursed bullet for Greymane. We'll see if these fights look any different with heroics in hand. Majesty looking for a channel will be stopped by Chromie. The next interrupt is Mezos. Stoic ready. Chromie picks up the bottom shrine here. And then has to get on out of trouble. Mezos with a quick channel. That's going to be Dragon Knight going over to CCS. On the top side, Ace gets away as Majesty flew up. CCS definitely avoiding some trouble there. So it looks like the Dragon Knight will first visit the bottom lane. Duff McWhalen duffed away there. Infofox going into the back line, just creating some space. Dragon Knight trying to get this minion wave closer, but it just keeps getting cleared away. Infofox going in deep looking for Lamort, but no damage in range. Dragon Knight did not have a kick cooldown to try to put Diablo into their own base. That's always a fun one to see. Dragon Knight about to expire on time here. Anub'arak not wanting to be caught too far forward once it does expire. We'll just move on back.
Not anymore.
Oh, Greymane actually pinned there in the mid by Gen.M. Little 2v2 action there while we were watching the objective. Greymane should be back in a little moment though, no biggie. That is first takedown of the game though for Gen.M. He's continuing to just throw minions at the fort. His camps are claimed on both sides. Infofox is going to be spotted. Uh-oh, we got a double ult situation here. Mesos, oh no. The cooldowns are just not popping here. Light Bomb comes on out. They're going to still try for it, but Stukov ruins the party, and this is trouble here. D3 Cat manages to get saved. Mesos moves away. CCS going to have to shake that one off. Gen.M Esports, they've got a moment here if they want to try to go in. A lot of ults are down. Falstad's still in the mid, though. Well, nice pin there by Infofox. Will be rooted and cursed bulleted, though. Dahaka coming across, trying to get forward for a drag, just a little bit short. Patience is going to be pulled back in by the time loop. Flailing Swipe comes out, and it will be enough to get away. Ace trying to get out of there has already used the burrow. Trying to heal up. Not enough. Dahaka goes down. Lace put into the cocoon next as T3 Cat. Oh, what a time stop from Chromie. Wow, great save there onto Greymane. Shrines are now activating. Gen.M controlling the bottom side here. Looking pretty strong here in the mid-game. CCS rolling up to the top side to try to quickly take this shrine back. Midfort getting kind of rolled by towers there. Chromie still trying to clear away that bottom camp. Will do so. Gen.M closer to 16. Should have it soon. Mesos, ooh, nearly interrupted enough. Oh, is actually going to be run down here. Great job by Gen.M and chaining those abilities. Nubarak pays, and this will be a Dragonite going over to Gen.M Esports. They've got 16s. They've got the objective. They're looking to take down their first structure of the game. CCS got put on the back foot a little bit post 10s. We'll see if they can find their rhythm here. Dragonite, uh-oh. It's going to take out the fort. Will it have enough to get away? Falstad. And just to get out of there, as Dahaka is actually going to be taken down on the top side by Gen.M. Nice collapse there. T3 Cat taking some hits, taking a lot of hits. Lightning Breath on the chase, and that is Greymane to fall. Wow, Gen.M turning things on here. On Dragonshire, they've picked up a structure, they've picked up a couple of takedowns across the map from one another. Looking very, very in control at this point in the map. They do scout out that they're being watched, but they will take this camp no trouble. Looks like they'll stack it up with this side camp. Bottom camp still not up for a while. Just working on everybody here. All the camps will be turned blue. Now Greymane back on the battlefield for even talent tiers for the moment. 18 versus 17 right now. CCS hasn't really found the team fight style that jives for them so far on Dragonshire. We've had a couple of overlapping cooldowns being denied by the Stukov. They're going to try for it here. Diablo about to be busted out, gets rooted. Curse Bullet does land. But not able to follow up. Just as I say that, Infofox eating 3 of the Sandblasts from Chromie. Dragon's Breath connecting. Fort goes down. Infofox is going to be hit with the time loop. Nice stun. Infofox is low. Manages to get away. The laser drill taking up some of the time of T3 Cat. Uh-oh. Light Bomb going out at the wrong time. Dahaka taken down in the off lane once again. This game might be a winner for most kills happening off screen. Once again, Infofox barely survives. But still no takedowns. For CCS here, Gen.M. showing resiliency. Falstad looking for a channel, should have no problem. Dragon Knight goes over to Gen.M Esports. Looking to take out the last fort here, get their level 20s. And see if they can use that time and advantage effectively. Still plenty of time left on this Dragon Knight to poke into the wall. Just knocking down the whole gate best as possible. T3 Cat is going to be sent away. Drag from Dahaka does not land. That is elongated tongue on 16. So they're going to have to watch out for that on the side of Gen.M. Keep taking a lot of damage here as Dragon Knight is going to push Anduin away next. Leo Rice, nice stun onto 2. Dragon Knight is about to expire though. Uh-oh, Chromie thrown into the back line. Infofox with the stun. Lamort is low. Chromie is going to go down. Into the bunker they go and the keep will fall. Can Gen.M just walk into the core here? It's 5 versus 4. They've got their level 20s. The laser drill is out and firing. Leo Rice stuns as Gen.M continues to focus here. T3 Cat trying to take out the drill, but is being just ripped apart by Duff McWhalen, barely able to survive. Greymane goes down to the grenade. That's 2 down. Core down to 70%. They're looking to finish this right now. Silent Zone is just causing so many problems here for CCS. There goes Anubarak. They're going to get to Haka next. That is going to be 4 taken down, and there's the last. Anduin falls. Gen.M turning on the Jets here in the end game will pick up the victory and even up this series 1-1. GG. What a play there from Gen.M Esports. Once level 10s came online, it seemed like they just turned the corner and never looked back. Very nicely done indeed. While I'm sitting here, let me hit this toggle break button because I believe it's on the wrong setting. There we go. Now it will work properly when I go to the break. But let's go to the post game. Check out the stats here. Majesty on the Falstad, nearly 40,000 hero damage, but close on the Blaze and the Tychus to that number as well, on a deathless performance from Gen.M. Citrus-colored Squash, it was Chromie Lamort with the top siege, top hero damage in that sort of solo lane Chromie role. Is this best of 3? It is indeed a best of 3 match. Take a look at the talents as we update the scoreboard, and we will prep for Game 3. Alrighty. We are going to Towers of Doom, as selected by Citrus-Colored Squash, their first map pick of the night, and it has come down to the best final map possible. Let's go to the draft. Excellent, excellent. And we've been blessed with a fairly still Cocatter today. Yeah. Genji, the first ban here for Gen.M. Always a good choice. Keep telling people. You don't need to pair Genji with anything anymore. You don't need to play him on, you know, particular maps. He's just the best assassin in the freaking game if you know how to play him well. It's nuts. Garrosh still the ban here from Citrus Colored Squash. No Garrosh is allowed today. Gen.M, they might feel pretty good about their Junkrat ban from Game 2. We'll see if they carry that forward. Now I'm going to ban away the Hogger. Okay. Does that mean they want the Dahaka first? Citrus Colored Squash. Let's see. Brightwing was the first thing that comes to mind. However, with Hogger already banned, maybe it's a... I would honestly think about banning Dahaka. They're going to ban the Brightwing. Needs more Artanis? You're telling me, Hooker. Majesty going to control that Junkrat. Okay. Do we see Ace just go straight back to the Dahaka here? Is it just Anduin Dahaka rotation right now? I feel like it is. But maybe they've got something else, something sinister in plan here for game number 3. Something spicy as all get out. What do we got here, CCS? Johanna Chromie. One of my favorite pairings to play as. On either end, honestly. Wave clear monster. Chromie loves it when targets are grouped up and slowed. I like that power couple. Gen.M, they've got their Junkrat. Are we going to see some Stitches Anduin? That's not Stitches Anduin. Leo Rice takes away the Dahaka, and Patience opts for Stukov once again here. I keep asking for the cheesy comps. You don't need a cheesy comp, you just need to play what you're good at. But as a caster, and a viewer, and a fan, I love the cheese. I also love Artanis. However, if you play Artanis on Towers of Doom, you're going to lose. It's not a good pick on towers. If you're going to have an offlaner and then put Artanis in like the flex, sure. Play him like a gray main, just go take camps and engage on fights, then sure. But anyone who's like, I'm ready to offlane on Towers of Doom, time to lock Artanis, it's like, stop trolling. Stop the cap, as the kids like to say. Blaze banned away here by CCS, believing that Infofox might try to bring that main tank again. And Urel is banned out by Gen.M. Does that force a Leoric? I kind of hate Leoric into Dahaka. You might have to take... I guess you could take Malthael or Zool, but both of them... Neither of them have great matchups into Dahaka. Stoic is going to grab up that Anduin. Ace goes for Sonya. Okay, I like the Sonya matchup into Dahaka better. It's a very forward comp. You can do the Light Bomb Leap combo if you want to. And you can get back onto that Junkrat as well. I think that's a better choice than the other two I was talking about. Last two picks here for Gen.M. Diablo's still up. They're going to choose a Nubarak this time. Duff McWhalen goes to the Tychus. Nubarak does have a slightly easier time passing Johanna since you don't need to see the target you're charging through. I like that call from Gen.M Esports. T3 Cat on the last pick. Is it just a Vala? Yeah, just go back to the Vala. Played very well in game number 1 with that Vala. Gonna try to use that to bring the win home here for CCS, put some pressure on that Anubarak. This is gonna be a cool matchup, because we've got two comps that are pretty aggressive here. Sonya Vala on one side, you got the Anubarak Tychus on the other side. I feel like this isn't gonna be mild. Let's do it. Game number 3, our final match of the series. On the left in the blue, it is Gen.M Esports. Patience on Stukov, Infofox on the Anubarak, Duff McWhalen on Tychus, Leo Rice on Dahaka, and Majesty on Junkrat. On the right in the red, citrus-colored Squash, Mazos on Johanna, Stoic playing Anduin, Ace on the Sonya, Lamort on Chromie, and T3 Cat is playing Vala.
One. Well, what are you waiting for?
What are you waiting for, indeed? Game number 3 is underway. Anubarak going for Regeneration Master here on level 1, looking to get that health total as high as possible. Dahaka going with the health quest. Vala going for auto attack stacks here on level 1. Rotation shall commence, except for Anubarak, who is caught in a time trap. Sometimes it really do be like that. Duff McWhalen manages to stay mounted. What a gamer. Dipping, diving, and dodging. Infofox going in after T3 Cat. They're kind of... that's kind of an interesting visual. It was a little bit difficult to see the concussion mine underneath the festering pool. What the heck is it called? Lurking arm of Stukov. A little bit of masking the mine on the ground there. Sappers being taken on both sides, no problem. No invades to be had. T3 Cat stepping right up there. Infofox is thinking about it, but trying to get a raw burrow charge onto a Vala is apparently easier than I thought. Nicely done by Infofox, but Stoic has the save. Uh-oh. Anubarak going to be gathered up. There's the Chromie damage. Oh wow, Infofox going straight in there. Nice stun onto 2, but now here's the turnaround. Anubarak playing for keeps out there. Checking on our rotations. Looks like Sonya a little bit ahead in the wave clear department for the moment. Bit of a wave crashing in there, but here comes Anubarak and Tychus to mop up those globes. It's still on the PTR patch right now, but apparently the globes are going to look a little different come the live patch. We'll be able to tell which globes belong to who. Isn't that exciting? Infofox taking some hits there. T3 Cat stepping up. Currently 23 stacks for Vala so far. 10 globes for Anubarak. 3 out of 10 stacks here for the... wow. Ace nearly taken down on the Tychus game. I'm saying 3 out of 10 for Dahaka on the health quest. Looks like Majesty gonna get the bottom one solo as CCS coming across. Duff McWhalen realizes it's a whole gang down here. Leo Rice trying to get in position, activates the Dark Swarm to interrupt. Stoic, uh-oh, caught on the wrong side of things here. Will be taken down, but there's the trade for Tychus. Leo Rice has to get underground. Pops the essence, but is taking some big hits here. T3 Cat, oh, Leo Rice barely getting away. Still going in there. Vala chasing forward will get hit with the drag. Is there enough damage? Dahaka trades out for Vala. Ace is being run down next. Mazos getting away as well. Wow. I think that ended up being a 2 for 2 ultimately. And Gen.M is going to get the 2 for 1 on these objective channels. Infofox, is not scouted there. Majesty just throwing out the concussion mine on the camp. Going after Lamort. Infofox trying to hold it down there, but is in tower range. Just dropping off beetles for now. Infofox starting to move away. Does not have movement speed on W. Has the charge range on level 4. Is it 4 or 7? Yeah, it's 4. Underkill. Going in there, finds double stun into T3 Cat. Nice. Oh my gosh, Vala taken out by the Junkrat grenades. The lurking arm damage just comes through so quickly from Stukov. It seems like, you know, Anub'arak really should be leaving, but then comes in on an engage. Wow. Very nicely done. That's a camp steal here for Gen.M Esports. You hear the call of the boss. It is now available on the map. Sappers taking out that tower. Solo altar phase coming up next. Here on the bottom side of the map. Junkrat going to help clear the mid here, giving Dahaka a little bit of a break versus Sonya. Fox fighting for that globe, up to 20 stacks now out of 30 on the Regeneration Master. Sonya will be interrupted by a Junkrat there. As 10s are now in for Gen.M. Anduin immediately put into the cocoon. As Gen.M moves forward, they're looking for T3 Cat, looking to turn possibly onto Stoic. Riptire comes out from Junkrat. Can they get Vala here? Oh, just barely not, down to about 67 health there. Leo Rice wants a drag, not going to get it. Majesty able to finish the channel, 4 shots for Gen.M. Oh, leap from Ace into the backline, looking for Patience here. Mazos is pushed away. Patience trying to step up, uses the pustule, but Chromie chasing damage is too much. Great turnaround from CCS. T3 Cat is locked onto Infofox. Dahaka still on full health, wants a pull. Wow, what a catch! They get Anduin and Vala. Gen.M Esports with these big range abilities. You saw the Tiger's grenade, you saw the Junkrat grenades. It just seems like they're engaging from impossibly far away and picking up these takedowns. Very nicely done. You see that melting point damage from Tychus. We'll have to see whether it is going to be the Titan grenade on 16 to make that grenade just even more of a wrecking machine. Well, looks like a possible rotation onto Sonya here. Ace just clearing the lane. Duff McWhalen sticking around. They're just going to move up. They don't get the first stun. Leap goes out. Do they have the second? No. Sonya gets away. Nice moves there by Ace. That's going to give some time here for CCS to work on this camp. Leo Rice trying to move in there, but gets rooted and time stopped. Dahaka no way out. Mazos chasing forward, finds a stun, but there's no other damage in range. Blessed Shield is not going to be available for this one. Duff McWhalen working on the left, Ace on the right. Can Leo Rice get there in time? Doesn't look like it. Looks like it'll just be a trade. 4 for 4 there. No one's been able to bust open the map just yet. Sappers are taken. Infofox moves in, stun onto 2. 13's about to be here for both sides, with Gen.M about to get a small window. Can Infofox find a charge target? Mazos just dodging and dodging. Mazos does dismount. Infofox going in. Not going to find the target. Well, they get time stopped here, though. Blessed Shield is back from Mazos. They're going to get Infofox. Anub'arak trying to move away. T3 Cat, a lot of damage. There's the leap from Ace, and Anub'arak goes down. Light Bomb is pushed away by the Riptire of Majesty. Leo Rice dug down here. Isolation goes out onto Sonya. So Leo Rice wants to find a drag, possibly. T3 Cat with enough movement speed to move out. Citrus-colored Squash, strike back. This bomb's for you. Single altar phase coming down in the far bottom lane. As See those Junkrat moving traps are starting to come online. Stukov is going to discover that time trap and pop it there. Alter is spawning in. Sonya coming on down with a leap, possibly. Leo Rice is here. Sonya a little bit behind. Can they find Mazos? Infofox with the cutoff. Majesty trying to channel, but there's the shield glare to stop it. Leap goes out. Extra stun is in. Duff McWhalen gets hit with the light bomb, but Leo Rice is just keeping the entire backline occupied. Pops the essence as Riptire comes on out. Can they save Leo Rice? There it is, the push off. Dahaka's starting to move away. Gen.M. Wow. Lot of cooldowns there, but they get the saves. Duff McWhalen, oh no, is taken out by the Hungering Arrow and the Dragon's Breath. Majesty forced to move back here. They're looking, uh-oh. The low blow from Stukov. D3 Cat in big trouble. Somehow manages to get away, and there's the counter kill onto Junkrat. CCS with the double here. It looks like they're the ones who are going to grab this channel. Looking for Leo Rice. T3 Cat on the chase as well. I don't think they've got the damage here. Drag. Blessed Shield. Not enough for the takedown. But CCS, now they've got some time. Infofox stepping up. Just threatening. Tries to move in onto T3 Cat. They're going to contest the point. Light Bomb comes on out here as Anowin is put into Cocoon. Sappers go over to CCS here as Infofox taking a ton of damage from the strafe. There's the leap in as well. Dahaka will fall. Camp and the double go to CCS, and this is their chance to really break open this map. One Sapper connects. Now the rest are going to go on through to the fort. CCS continuing to soak. Sonya's already gone off to do that double soak. This fort definitely going to be going down. CCS picks it up. Gen.M about to be back to full strength, about to have their 16s. In no short amount of time. They've got a triple altar phase coming up next. See if they can take back this bottom lane. They still have to wait a few seconds though, and altars are now starting to activate.
The altars rise.
CCS is coming across here to defend. Mazos wrapping around the top, does have a blessed shield, pops the glare, and there it is. Stun out onto 3, leap from Ace, but the flailing swipe from Stukov was already activated. Light bomb from Mazos, they do find a stun there and a root onto Tychus, but there's not enough damage in range. Riptire from Junkrat is out to create some space. Leo Rice was looking for Lamort. Isolation did connect, but the Drag Tongue did not. Infofox moving in, that's going to be Stoic with another save here. Sonya in the backline is just going to start getting all these channels. 5 shots go out here for CCS. Sapper's still marching through the bottom lane. Gen.M is kind of getting pinched here. Loop goes out onto a Nubarak. Infofox can be brought right back in. There's T3 Cat thrown into the death zone, but still had a vault to escape. Wow, Nubarak is caught here by the Chromie. Lamort getting pinged. Leo Rice has come up to stop Ace for the time being. Sonya starting to win this trade through the slams. There's the leap out, going to hit onto 2. Swipe from Stukov. This is going to be a lot of shots here. Junkrat going for the channel interrupt will do so. Can Majesty keep doing it? Ace trying to channel. Leo Rice wanting to step in. Patience with enough space there, and it looks like CCS is going to give up on the 3-tap dream and just go for the channel on the right. Mazos trying to use those spinning hammers, but ends up still being a 2-for-1. Now getting ahead on the map, 21-18 on these shots.
Your failure will soon be complete.
Infofox sees T3 Cat here. Sonya on the top camp right now. CCS has got to be careful about moving in here. Infofox will be discovered. Dahaka thinking about coming on down. They're looking for T3 Cat. Vala, uh-oh, is retreating to the left. The rest of the team trying to come together. Drag does not connect. Anduin is put into the cocoon. Leo Rice taking hits from the tower, though. Blessed Shield goes out from Mazos. Tower is getting very low. Will go down. Infofox in trouble. Mazos tries to step up. Light Bomb connects onto Dahaka. Ace wanting to move in with a leap. Infofox barely able to escape the dragon. Oh no! Anubarak thought they were safe. The Dragon Breath gets him inside the gate. Wow, nice play by CCS. See what they can do with this time. Double altar phase in the bottom lane coming up next. They've got sappers coming through. We'll see if they can convert this tower. Still 20 seconds on Anubarak. Majesty, oh my gosh. Majesty nearly taken down in a global. His 20s are in for CCS. 10 seconds on these altars. T3 Cat. Ooh. Gotta watch out. It is the Titan Grenade here for Tychus. Looking for a quick double channel here, just getting those 8 shots. Anubarak is back. Does have the interrupt on the top side, but Chromie's got the bottom side interrupt.
Is that all?
Down to 14 and down to 10 core health here for Gen.M Esports. But they're still okay on the map. They just need to stabilize, get their 20s, and then they can start to fight their way back into this. CCS, though, trying to retain control. They're going after Ace here. There's the silence. Gonna be saved there by Stoic. Mazos put into the cocoon. So now Valis coming on down. Gen.M Esports does successfully disengage. He's starting to move away. CCS setting up in the bottom lane. We gotta watch out for those Junkrat traps. Trying to lead them over to the minion wave. Anubarak goes in. Iron Skin used here by Johanna. Gen.M doing a good job of just clearing that wave from safety to make it difficult to step up onto the fort. Sonya trying to slam down the mid fort at the same time. Anubarak goes in, stun onto 2, Epicenter hitting both. Mazos walking it back. There's the Blessed by the Light, Blinded by the Light on 20. Mass shielding coming on through. T3 Cat, uh-oh, is going to be caught there. Anubarak with the double stun, Light Bomb. T3 Cat has to get away, though. Not able to turn it around for a stun. 20s are now in for Gen.M Esports. They're looking for a fight. Now is going to be the time. Tychus with that bob and weave on 20. Extra distance, extra charges to help chase down these kills. This is the big one. Mid goes down to minion pressure as Johanna is put into the cocoon. Isolation missed there by Leo Rice. Majesty's trying to channel. Will get the altar. The team fight still breaking out. Johanna able to just barely get away there. Patience taking some hits. Infofox low as T3 Cat pumps in those auto attacks. Leap goes out onto Leo Rice. Can they get to hawk it down? No, the essence is just too strong. Leo Rice gets away. CCS gonna go for a camp steal here. Infofox sees it happening. Could just move in on this. Anubarak, here comes Dahaka. The camp goes over, but oh no, it's a full stun onto 2. Patience in trouble as well, gonna be pulled back in. Lamort trying to use this corridor as Majesty is slow, but Vala is still going down. Trading for Tychus here. Ace is just getting slapped into the pit by Patience over and over again. Ace manages to avoid the hit from Junkrat there, but is running out of armor and running out of options. Chromie trying to turn it around, cannot get the takedown onto Patience. There's the isolation onto Johanna. Mazos just moving it away here. Lamort, oh, there's so many low. Lamort wants these takedowns. Leo Rice is in trouble. So close there. Ends up being, I think, a 2-for-1 for Gen.M Esports in the midst of all that scuffle. Single altar phase is next. Mid tower did go over to CCS. during all of that. Mesos and Stoic just getting back to safety. Gen.M's going to be able to get this camp no problem. Minions are kind of taken back mid by themselves. Dahaka returning. Tychus is going to be back. Vala's coming back. CCS, we'll see if they want to try to delay this or if they're just going to let this go. It'd only be a couple shots. Probably not worth the fight. Oh, they get a Blessed Hammer stun. Oh no. Ooh, Stoic has the save. Just barely for Mesos. Chromie's got the next interrupt here. They turn it around. Leo Rice digs underground to avoid the light bomb stun. Ace in the back is just working on Majesty though. Johanna still going down. Gen.M once again take down the enemy tank, and now they're looking for Vala. Big trouble here. There's the silence. They're going to use the time stop. And T3, oh my gosh, T3 Cat got out of there. Lamort saving enough time with the trap. And they take back the middle. Majesty is going to get 4 shots here.
Like all the others.
14-10 now. Looking to make it 10-10 with this boss play. This is going to give an opportunity, though, for CCS to take back the bottom tower, though that tower was pretty well going down anyway. 4 shots go through, and we are 10-10. Double altar phase is next on the top side. Gen.M want to take these sappers. They want to take the bottom tower back if they have time. Sonya pushing the top lane. Here comes Vala and Johanna, but they're going to be a little late to this, and the sappers are going to help clear this out too quickly. So the map will be evened up for our next phase. This is anyone's game here. Gen.M have been getting the takedowns early in the fights so far in this late game. Can CCS find it and rebuff here? Infofox is scouted there by Chromie. Double altar phase coming up next. They're getting ready in the top lane. There's the rotation. Infofox looking for stragglers. Quick stun there. Comes out from Johanna. They get the leap as well. They're just going to global down a new Barak. CCS finally pounces on their opportunity. Altars activating, and they've got the 5v4 situation. Leo Rice steps up and finds a pull onto Ace, but they're just pulling in the light bomb. Isolation goes out and splashes onto 2 here. Vala getting the channel on the back. 6 shots on the core. Johanna gets dragged in once again. The silent zone is killer. Mesos doesn't have the cooldowns. Wow, Gen.M trade tank for tank here, and they're looking for more. Patience is going to get this channel here. Oh no, Lamort's got the interrupt. Chase continues on the top side. T3 Cat being healed up there by Stoic. Lamort not letting this go over for free. Patience just trying to use those slaps. T3 Cat and Lamort. Uh-oh, drag goes out onto Vala. Dragon's Breath to Chase is not enough. Vala goes down. Gen.M finally have created the space here to go 6-6 on the core shots. I can't believe they got that Johanna pick. Wow. Gen.M in the driver's seat looking to get some advantage here on the map, but they don't have a minion wave in the bottom lane right now. They just have these sappers. They're going to have to try to catch up the wave. Uh-oh, Lamort going to be saved, but Infofox going right back in. They're looking for everyone. Lamort in trouble. Chromie goes down. Anduin is stuck in the midst here. Tries to sell Flight Bomb. Will get a stun onto 3. Chastise as well. Is there enough damage to actually chase this forward? Stoic is going to get away. Oh no, Gen.M unfortunately grouped up for that Light Bomb. Goodness gracious. Still though, Gen.M takes back the bottom tower. Chromie will be back in 30 seconds. Top camp was picked up there by Ace. Gen.M wants to get at least one of these sappers across the line so that the next channel is a winner. The altar phase is coming across now. Sappers are starting to step up. Altar's getting ready to activate. Chromie is about to be back here. Mazos and T3 Cat are spotted rotating. Stoic has to try to stop these sappers. Otherwise, they have to stop both of the channels here. Junkrat leaks away to the bottom side. Oh no, the sappers are being led across! The sappers are being led across! Majesty is channeling! That's gonna be it! Gen.M sneak the sappers and sneak the bottom side shots, and they are gonna move on in the Division A playoffs. What a gambit. GG. Wow, CCS. That close in the end, almost had it, but Gen.M Esports, they cling on, they get the kills they need in the late game, and what a masterful performance there on the end on Towers of Doom. Great timing on the final camp, on the double altar phase, and they will be moving on to the next round of the playoffs. Let's go to the post game. Check out the stats here as we update the scoreboard. Duff McWhalen on the Tychus, a little over 83,000 hero damage there for the side of Gen.M Esports. Solid performance there. T3 Cat on the Vala, very impressive today. Over 100,000 damage on that Vala. Solid effort there from CCS. Wow, that was a close one. We'll check out the talent screen, and we'll see if we can get ourselves an interview with our winning team.
Hiya, Krush.
Hello, InfoFox. What a series we had today. Congratulations.
Thank you.
A little bit of a nail biter today. CCS coming out swinging there on map number 1. Tell me a little bit about the situation there. Was there an energy difference, draft difference? How do you think
it was a bad draft. We kind of made the choice on tank change at the last second. It should have been Blaze off lane because Blaze into Joe is a little rough, and that just kind of put us well behind in that game, trying to make up the difference, and obviously we just could not make up that difference that game. So yeah, most of game 1 just comes down to draft. We didn't play great either, but when your draft is behind, your plays are just going to obviously slack as well.
Well, definitely some adjustments made in later drafts there on Dragonshire and Towers of Doom. I mean, let's just go straight to the last map there. About as even a Towers of Doom map as it can get. It seemed like you were on the back foot a little bit until level 10s came online. Do you feel like that was the plan in the draft, is to get online with those 10s and then start really pushing the fights?
We had plans with the 10 in a different manner, more as like a defensive with the cocoon taking away their prime light bomb target or like their tank or their support. Beforehand, we were just trying to make our situation work. We were a little discombobulated, uncoordinated, and kind of just not really finding that kill. We were close so many times, but we just weren't. A lot of the time, like Tychus and Junkrat and even Stukov struggle to follow up on a noob rack sometimes just because their range is significantly shorter early game until they get things like quarterback or Stukov with the growing silence pool, which helps him cover much larger area. So that definitely was a little bit of an issue there on actually trying to confirm the kills early game.
Well, definitely, we saw that kill count going up for CCS, and then into the late game, it was just all about the picks, who was discovering the other's tank first. I mean, going into that double altar phase top, they find you in the mid, and then the team gets this amazing 4v5 takedown onto Johanna. Was the call there like you had to find that pick, or was it just sort of a discover kill there in the top lane?
It was definitely a discover kill. Obviously, we're saying, if we find the pick, great. It was more, we looked at it and we're like, by the time these altars are both taken, because we have enough stall, I'll be back up, so the CCS couldn't do boss reasonably.
Mm,
So we were okay giving both and going down to 2 shots and being able to play from there. Because we did have the better team fight as the game went on, just with our alts, Junkrat reset, Anubrak rewind, Contagion. So we were okay going down to 2 shots. Obviously, that puts you at game match point almost indefinitely.
mm.
But we were okay taking that situation and being like, okay, this is how if we have to play from here, we will.
Okay. Well, I mean, you ended up not having to, able to push them back 4v5, delay for long enough. Wow. Quite an end there. You got the basically, triple threat there with the sappers, with the channels. Um, Man, great setup, great win. What can I say?
It was a game. At the end there, if you watch, I kind of like float between the fort and the mid position because I'm like, these sappers are so close to pushing in, and I saw people stepping. Like Anduin was originally there to try to delay it, so I'm like, do I push him away to get these sappers in? And then he left, so that's when I transitioned back to the left there and go for the cocoon on
Mhm.
the Johanna because I realized, oh, these sappers are walking in. We just need to stop them from getting to this point.
Yeah.
Um, so that's kind of what we played for at that point. I feel like if they had killed the sappers and just played for mid, they were fine because that puts them down to 1 shot. Um, so
Mhm.
it was sweaty. I can understand the misplays. I really like game 1. We were kind of defeated and felt bad. Game 2, I'm sure they kind of felt bad. Game 3, when we went to towers, we're like, here we go.
Well, it's the final map. It's, the world famous best map to end a series with, and what a game it was. Great job. Congratulations. Looking at the next round, going versus 2+2, one of the newer teams coming in to the league here. Have you had much experience against them outside of just the match you've played? Any scrims, any musings against that matchup?
Um, well, 2+2 is a lot of old players that I used to play against, like
Oh,
early days
really?
of
Okay.
NGS. Axon, they were on McNulty. They were on a team called Edward Torres Sucks, which was an HTC Open team at that time as
Oh.
well. So I am familiar with them from a long time ago. We actually ran into them in a quick match right before our game tonight, and then we did like an impromptu 1-game warm-up scrim versus them. So we've got some experience into them. The NGS game we played against them this season, I wasn't on that team, or I
Mm,
wasn't there that set because I ended up getting stuck at work. So I think it can go either way. Even with CCS tonight, like the roster we played, we only kind of had an inkling that they were going to do it because they started playing it the last 2 games of the season against Unity and Papega's on ice. But all season they were running like with a sub. So
mm,
when we saw them kind of going back to this roster for playoffs, which was the roster they won B with last season, we kind of knew we would be fine here with 2+2. I I think it's going to be a toss up either way. I think they are very good players, obviously. So we'll see. That's about all I can say. I can't say we're worried. I can't say they're worried. I think both teams are equally looking at it, kind of scratching their heads of what do.
well, it'll definitely be one to watch. We'll be into the best of 5 round, so it'll be obviously a very, extended and complete matchup there, and we're looking forward to seeing it.
It's gonna be fun.
Well, congrats on the comeback victory this today. Very nicely done. Any shout outs you'd like to make
Thank you.
before we close out?
Shout out to you to start for casting. Obviously, it's always appreciated. NGS for always putting on these seasons and running the website and everything. Shout out to my team as well as CCS for giving great matches. I think everybody's adrenaline is pumping at this point. So, only reason I'm here, I was gonna go to sleep, but I'm like, there's no way I go to sleep for at least another 20, 30 minutes. So, might as well instead of send patients again. So, just shout out to you, shout out to NGS, like I said, shout out to everybody. So.
Fantastic. InfoFox, thank you for coming on by. Congrats on the win and good luck in the next round.
Thank you so much.
Have a good
See
one.
ya.